Welcome back to Advocation X. This would be episode number Who Gives a Darn? It's time for a newsworthy Trump broadcast. Before we get in here, guys, hit that like button if you have not already. Subscribe if you have not already. Become a member if you care to. And crush that bell. Don't miss any content going forward. The topic I'd like to tackle here now are Trump troubles. Simply put, Trump troubles. And this is definitely updated. Part of that we're going to cover will be his money troubles, civil money troubles, criminal troubles, the rape case. Let's dive in deep right now, folks. Trump and his efforts to fundraise, diverting millions of dollars away from the rest of the Republican Party. Actually telling his followers, don't give to the Republican Party, give to my super PAC. But we all know what the Donald has been doing with all other monies raised. There's no proper accounting for anything he's done. The credibility for what he may want to do in the future is all gone. I'm sorry, but it's not going very well for the Donald. It's really not going very well at all. The Donald has been fighting hard to get money from his supporters. He's trying to get them to frequent and patriate his businesses, his hotels, and it's not working anymore. If you look back to my videos done 2015, 16, 17, I think I predicted all of this. And the only thing I was really off on was the timeline. I did not believe that he would last the entire 4 years. I did not. I admit I was wrong. But getting to the destination, no matter how you get there, is always the enjoyable part of the journey, isn't it? We've had 5 years to enjoy the influence and the intrigue and the entertainment value that is the Donald. It's not going to completely come to an end anytime soon, but it's definitely going to be changing its content. The fundraising, of course, there's nothing illegal. He can do that. However, there's a certain percentage that is supposed to go towards the purpose, and the rest can be spent in many, many ways, varying ways that could be claimed up, down, sideways, or in between. The problem with the Donald is he owes so many hundreds of millions of dollars, and he's broke. But he's not broke in the same sense of the word as 90% of us are broke, because he has enough properties and equity in those properties that could probably take care of all of that and allow him to continue living. Somewhat. Definitely not in the lifestyle that he wants, but living. His creditors are many and varied. Some we're still yet finding out who they are. And it looks like some of them are going to be such that I wouldn't want to owe them money. And I would liquidate any properties I had in order to make sure they were paid before they came knocking. Put it that way. But that we will find out as more information gets leaked. His taxes are being scrutinized with a fine-tooth comb. There are new experts being brought in to go over those taxes, probably because what they found is so convoluted that they don't want to mess up any detail. They don't want to miss any stone and leave it unturned. I imagine the packet of charges and problems coming for the Donald are far greater than I ever suspected, which means the consequences are going to be far greater than anything I ever expected, or you. Let's all enjoy this together. The criminal charges that are imminent, as per his ex-lawyer, Mr. Cohen, and every other legal mind who is asked about the situation, it's quite clear to all of them that if he has not yet, while he still has some money, he should order a custom-made orange jumpsuit that can be worn throughout the time that he will spend paying his debt to society. Those taxes are uncovering things that are bringing him into jurisdictions, I believe, that may find him going from state to state dealing with charges, maybe even country to country. The criminal charges are looking such that I don't think there's a way out. We already know that Mr. Cohen was already found guilty in joint collaboration with the unnamed person, who we all know is the Donald. When we look at the civil lawsuits that are coming his way, they will be mounting as he finds himself being sued by so many individuals who were affected by the January 6th riots, by the failed companies and the tuitions paid and the university, Trump University, and all the other scams and scandals that are all going to be unearthed throughout these investigations. The civil suits are, who knows, in my opinion, they will far outweigh the hundreds of millions of dollars that he owes at this moment to different creditors around the world. Now, the one thing I'm very sorry to have to report to everybody is I have not heard one peep, not one word on the rape case or the major sexual assault cases that are pending against the Donald. Now, did I say I was sorry to report that? Oh, let me retract that. Please let me retract that. Usually when you don't hear anything about them, it's because the investigations are deep. When investigations are deep, nobody is allowed to talk about them. Nobody is allowed to report about them because the information could compromise the investigation. What does that mean to me? Perhaps that the witnesses are being brought down deep in the weeds, and the information being uncovered is too deep for the weeds, so they have to contain it. That doesn't look good for the Donald. It does not look good. Did you ever notice that we're not hearing anything from Maxime? Don't discount that. Also, don't discount the fact that many of those senators and congresspeople from the past, for all those years, are right now shaking in their boots. And the names that are included in that boot shaking are incredibly deep. I believe the Honorable Bill Gates, who believes himself to be a medical science practitioner. Okay, the people who listen to Bill Gates when it comes to anything medical, I'm sorry, but I think that takes rethinking. I'm being nice. Rethink your positions. The guy has no qualifications and should not be telling anybody what to do when it comes to their medical health. He should not be requiring anybody to participate in any medical procedures that he deems fit. It is your body, and you should be responsible for anything medical that is done in and around your body, and it should be your choice. Don't listen to a techie when it comes to what to do with your medical health. I'm sorry, I'm not bringing any doctor in my house to fix my computers, my laptops. No, not even my phone. Just because you're a doctor and you're brilliant in medical science doesn't mean you know anything about a laptop. Let me move from there, please. It's a depressing subject. It looks to me like a lot of people are going to be facing a lot of charges, and a lot of people who thought that a lot of their transgressions were going to be buried with the suicides of certain individuals, I believe you're all wrong. I believe that those suicides only prolonged your agony. I believe that whoever facilitated those suicides are going to divulge their information very soon. And that information is going to lead back to some people who don't want to be seen. Anyways, I digress. I apologize for being long in the tooth. What's going on here is going to be far-reaching, and it's going to last quite some time. So I guess the Donald is not done entertaining the world yet, and may not be for a long time to come, because these court cases are going to be delayed as long as humanly possible, but I don't think they're going to get the chance to delay them very long at all. So, remember folks, we never give up and we never give in, but we keep an open mind so we continue to gather that knowledge, and the knowledge equals our power. Do your research. Make sure you are informed when you go out there discussing these topics. And by all means, please leave your comments. Let me know what you think about all of this. Let me know what you want me to look deeper into, and I'll do my best. It's never a substitute for doing your own deep dive research. Gather the knowledge from everywhere you can, because an informed decision can only be a better decision than without the information. Thank you very much for being with us here on this channel, and we hope that you will continue on with us into the future of our success. And be a part of that. Hit the like button, subscribe, become a member, crush that bell. Don't miss anything going forward. Stay safe, stay healthy, and beyond all, stay as happy as humanly possible.